got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. They call us crazy, we cutting the edge, unlocking the future and letting it go. This is a calling that's higher, the time we decided our stories are gonna be told. This is where legends are born, we paving the road, a future that favors the bold. Break the rules, break the laws, this is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws, this is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness, yeah, it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. This is the truth, into the light. Taking our dreams and we bring them to life. This is the truth, into the light. Taking our dreams and we bring them to life. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Yeah. Woo! Greatness.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Confederation Arena. Uh-oh. I lost my side camera. Okay, just take a minute to reboot the side cameras. Welcome back. We're at Confederation Arena, but you haven't been here in a while. I know I haven't. Oh, lining up today, we got CAC to Green Alberta wearing the white jerseys against the Leduc Roughnecks wearing the dark blues here. We noticed the slide at the beginning. Hockey Loves Mom is coming up pretty quickly. It's going to be on the next game on the 11th, I believe. Oh yeah. No, it's the 13th. Today's the 11th. Pardon me. So, next game, we got the Mom Loves or Hockey Loves Moms game. And we have the video board, or I mean a pegboard, not a pegboard, 50-50 board going for that. See your favorite CAC player, or drop a note on the Facebook page or talk to Emmy, and we'll get you set up with a square. I'm still here, but seem to lost our center camera. Great start to the day. Great start. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have to back out. Come right back. So stand by, folks, while I reset the system. There we go. I think hope we got all the kinks figured out. that banner over. And reset the score. And what do you say, folks? Ready for your game? I think we are. Alright, let's hope we fixed all those glitches. Stand by for anthem. Fantastic. So here we are at Confed, nice little rink here. CAC wearing the whites, Leduc wearing the blues. Ready to go on this Sunday afternoon. Okay, looks like our officials are ready. Starting at center, Caden, right wing. Looks like Caleb, left wing, Justin on the backside. Let's see, Carson and Reed. Reed playing defense today for the injured Nate. Let's see here. Puck's turned back and it comes into the Canadian zone. Bumped up on the near side. Right in front here are the Canadians. Ducked into the Duke zone. Caden coming around the near side, trying to pick it up. Picked up by Caleb at center. He dumps it right back into the Duke zone. Far side, centering pass, that's cleared away by Leduc. Oh, quick one by Damon. And that is off the side of the net. Leduc's going to move around the point. Stays in at the point by Loic. Loic dumps that behind the net, puts it to the near side. Here's Damon with it. Damon to the point to the base. Base is shot, blocked, and Leduc's going to come out to center with it. Turned around at center, and I think Green puts that back into the Leduc zone. Puck's going to go behind the net over to the near side. Damon breaks up that pass. It stays in the Leduc zone, trying to get the angle is Fundy. Quick shot by Loic, and Leduc gathers the puck. Pass it to number 5 on the left side. There's a hard shot. Bauer steers that aside, goes to the far corner. Put out in front, but only Case is waiting in there. He's going to skate it out for the Canadians. Coming up the near side, gets over center. His dump in, blocked. Leduc trying to battle it back on the near side. Comes over to Case. Case gets it to Loic. Loic with it, far side over to Damon. Just past him. Icing waved off. We were on the good side of center there. 17 for Leduc, picks it up. Coming out, that's turned around. Here's Santi with it. Santi tackled before he can get the shot off. Number 11, pass intercepted by Thomas. Comes over to the far side. Here's Finn with it. Back down to Thomas. Thomas trying to cycle it below that net. He's bumped into the boards by number 17. Clean up the loose puck. Looks like Sharkey. Comes back to the blue line, but it's tipped out. Evan back to start it off for the Canadians. He wheels back to the far side, puts it up the far side of the ice. It's going to head down into the Leduc zone. Icing waved off. Number 8 for Leduc picks it up. Comes over to the near side. Out to center they come. Here comes Leduc on the rush. 3-on-2 back the other way. And a good stick by Lucas puts that into the far boards. And Leduc looks like they're going to end up in the box for this one. Did I miss the call? Oh, it's an offside call. Offside. Pardon me, folks. Face off, won by the Canadians. They put it up the near side, turned around at center, and Leduc puts that behind the net of the Canadians. Leduc jumps on it. They're on the forecheck, trying to move it up the near side. Back to the point, number 8, rips one on site. That's deflected over to the near boards. Justin puts that off the boards and he's away. Justin coming up the left wing into the Leduc zone, throws it on net. Goalie covers it, still loose, and the shot deflected wide, just missing the far post by a foot. Leduc coming out to center with it. There's number 7, dumps that back into the Canadian zone. Back to play is Carson, but we get an icing call. Face off far side in the Leduc zone. Leduc wins that. They're going to wheel it around to the near side. Case gets it in the neutral zone, dumps it back into the Leduc zone. Up on the near side. Leduc, cross-ice pass, that's picked up by Caden. Caden, he's checked off the puck. Number 5 for Leduc, comes away with it, puts it up the boards and into the Canadian zone. Icing waved off as Case gets a hold of it. His stick nearly hits the roof. He's separated from it. Heads to the bench for a line change. Leduc starts off in their own zone again. Up the near boards. Lucas steps into that, puts it into the Leduc bench, and we'll get our whistle with 16:12 left in the first period. Ready to go, just in front of the Canadians bench, outside their zone. Canadians win that face-off. Evans going to go back into the near corner to play it. He puts up the near boards. That's cut off by number 4 at the line. Down number 9. And a glove save by Bauer. And we get a stop with 16:03 left in your first period. We'll reset. Near side in the Canadian zone. We're going to toss the centerman here. Number 9 in to take his place for Leduc. Comes out. Boston picks up the puck, throws it out to center. Leduc, number 4, back to play it. Logan putting up the near side. Number 4 wheeling it to the far side. He's going to stop, reverse back behind the net again. Makes the pass to number 12. 12 tried to move that up, but Evan keeps it in at the line. Leduc recovers. Now they're coming out through center and into the Canadian zone. Stopped at the line by Lucas, and we'll get an offside call. Great stick by Lucas there, holding up the Leduc puck carrier slowing up enough that they put themselves offside. 15:33 left in the first period. No score on the board. Face off just outside the Canadian zone. Canadians win it. They take it back into their own zone. Here's Carson with it. Trying to put it off the boards. Up to Sharkey. Sharkey tried chipping it. That gets held against the boards. Coming away with it. Sharkey gets another attempt. He gets it out to the neutral zone. And the Roughnecks turn it back around at center and dump it in the Canadian zone. Comes behind the net. Here's Carson going to the far side. Out of reach of Sharkey. Number 6 keeps that in for Leduc. Reverse hit on Sharkey. Ends up on the ground. Over to the near boards. Leduc battling for it, comes up. Bauer able to poke that away. Loose puck goes to the far boards. There's a quick shot put in front. Bauer steers that aside. Carson back there trying to battle it for the Canadians. Number 13 comes away with the puck for the Roughnecks. Back to the point. Number 17 right on. And Bauer able to swallow that up in the crest. And we'll get a stop with 14:38 left in this first period. Face off near side in the Canadian zone. It's dropped, goes behind the net. Case on the far side, moves it, looking for Caleb. Caleb gets that into the neutral zone. Leduc has to tag up before they come back on the forecheck. Handling the puck is Loic. Loic drops it back, looking for Caden. Caden comes back to retrieve it. Right in front for Leduc. Can't get the shot off. Goes to the far side. Leduc keeps it in at the point. Oh, Caleb, nice stick there. Traps the puck, coming back the other way. Here he comes down the left side. Dumps that in the Leduc zone. Leduc, number 17, going to pick that up. Landon. That's held it in the line by Loic. His shot knocked down by Leduc. Leduc's going to come over at the left side. Number 5 rushing in. Loic puts him towards the bench. It's centering pass. Comes behind the man. And Justin tried moving the puck, but that's knocked behind the Canadians' net over to the near corner. Pace puts it over to Justin. Gets knocked back to Caden. Caden with it. Going wide. And that's tipped out to the neutral zone. And the Canadians can go for a change. 13:30 left in your first period. Puck turned around at center. Evan takes that and dumps that back in the Leduc zone. Here's Leduc trying to come up the near side. There's a shot from the point, Evan. That's hard on the goaltender. That's steered away and cleared by the Leduc team. It's going to go all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Evan to play it. Following that up is Damon. Damon checked by number 10 coming out of the zone. Evan fishes the puck, puts it against the boards again, comes back to the point. Santi able to kick that into the neutral zone. Leduc touches up, heads back in. Here's Lucas starting it on the far side to Boston. Damon tips that to the far boards. He's edged up the puck by number 13. Comes over to number 8, right side to number 15. 15 tries to put that in front, but that's cut off by Evan and Justin. Not Evan, Santi and Evan. Over to the near corner. 2 bodies for each team battling for it. Comes out in front. Here's Damon. Dump the puck down the ice. We'll get an icing call with 12:18 left in this first period. Face off, back near side in the Canadian zone. Leduc controls it. They put it up the near boards. Thrown out in front for number 5. He can't turn and fire it. Carson comes away with the loose puck. Carson up the boards, out to center. That's sent right back into the opposite corner. Reed puts it up the near side. Thomas uses the boards, gets it out, comes over to Finn. Finn dumps that into the Leduc zone. 17, put that in the near corner. Finn makes him pay the price. Puck coming back to Finn. Number 6 ends up with it for Leduc. Comes out to center. Here's 14 going down the left wing, put into the boards by Reed. Carson coming away with the puck. Carson sweeps it over to Reed. Reed picks it up over to Thomas. Thomas with it. His exit stopped by Leduc. He gets a second attempt, puts it into the neutral zone, and then sending it down the ice with Reed. Comes over to the near corner. 4 is going to pick that up for Leduc. 4 dumps it off. Now comes to 11. 11 comes up to the near side. Case able to get it, sends it around the boards to the opposite corner. Here's Caleb with it. Caleb couldn't do much, so he puts it back down low on the boards. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game here. Head contact penalty being issued to Leduc. Number 9. Madden Rickens into the box. 2 minutes for a head contact penalty. Canadians on the power play. Puck going into that far corner. Comes up the boards. Holding it in is Loic. Loic over to Caden. Trying to hit Case, who is trying to sneak down into that high slot spot. Puck rolls around the boards. Backs to Caden. Caden over to Finn. Finn. Oh, looking backdoor for Justin. Just out of range. Here's Case with it. Holds the blue line. Sends it down low for Finn. Finn rips it. Goes wide. And Loic was trying to come in, looking for that short rebound, not holding the far line. He's going to come back and start it off for the Canadians. Case actually sets it up for Caden. Back to Case. Case challenged by number 12. Big old forecheck going on here. Puck comes over to Caden. Caden trying to come through center. He's stopped at the red line. Loic ends up with the puck. Loic up to Caden. Caden to Finn. Finn going down the right side. Back to Caden. Caden with a shot. That's blocked in front. It's in the high slot. Puck cleared down the ice. Less than a minute to go in the Canadians' power play. Case starting it off. Comes over to Boston. Boston leaves it for Caden. Battle for it. And it ends up back in the Canadian zones. Here's Case. Trying to move that to Damon. In to pick up the loose puck is Boston. Less than 30 seconds to go in the power play. Reed. No, that's Loic. Loic coming in. Put in front for Damon. That's cleared away by the Roughnecks. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Roughnecks get it back. Comes up high into the air. Is blocked by Santi, but number 2 picks it up for Roughnecks. Pass to number 4. Hits his back skate blade. And the Roughnecks get their man out. Centering pass knocked down by 16. Put out to the neutral zone. And Roughnecks going to put that back in the Canadian zone. Carson starting it off for the Canadians. Up the boards. Knocked down. Goes back into that near corner. Centering pass cleared away by Loic. He uses the boards to set it down the ice. Looking for Santi to jump on to. Santi checked by number 8 or 6. Number 6. Puck comes back to the blue line. And here come the Roughnecks again. Down the far side of the ice, number 10 moves that up. Reed cuts that off. Gets it up the boards to Boston. Boston looking for Santi. Hops off his stick to number 15, who hits the red line, jumps it in. But he was short of the center line. Icing cold with 8:12 left in the first period. Puck comes back to the line. Reed sends that down low. Sharkey back to the point for Reed. Reed walks it in. There's a shot high off the chest. Puck still available. It's loose. Arm up with the ref. Canadians just missing that near side. Leduc grabs it again. And we got a cross-check penalty, and I think Leduc will be heading to the box. Number 17 seems to be arguing, so I'm going to choose him as the aggressor, and I'm wrong. That's number 8 heading into the box. Canadians back on the power play. Puck moved to the far side. Here's Leduc with it. Back to the point for Case. Case moves it down to Caden. Caden down low for Damon. Damon sends it to the far side. Here's Leduc with it. Backs off. Sends it down to Damon. Damon over to Boston. Here's Leduc with a shot from the point. That's deflected wide, and the Roughnecks get a hold of it. Send it down the ice. Comes off the backside of Bauer. That was a little dicey in my opinion. Caden taking it down the right side. Now he crosses over center. Putting on the speed. Backhand. Low, and it's in. Canadians score on the power play. Caden going end to end, tucking it down underneath the blocker side of the goaltender against the ice. And the Canadians on the board with 7:06 left in this first period. Take a 1-0 lead. Canadians on the board first. Leduc wins that face-off. They try and dump it in the zone, but that's held in the line by the lefty, Evan. Put out to center. Sharkey trying to grab onto it, but Leduc sends it into the Canadian zone. Now it's sent promptly right back out to the neutral zone. Here's Thomas. Thomas looking for Finn. That's intercepted by 14. Stopped at the line by Evan again, and that's sent down the ice. 17's going to pick it up for Leduc. On the near side, 16. Centering pass knocked down by the Canadians. Evan holding the line there. I think Sharkey, no, Finn's battling it on the near side. Stays in the Leduc zone. Now Leduc, number 11, gets it behind his own zone. Matt Sharkey picks him off, sends it back to Thomas. Now it's at the line. Here's Evan Lowe, shot on goal. And steered away. The Roughnecks recover and send it out to the neutral zone. Evan turns it around, puts it down. It's knocked down right in front of the Leduc bench. Bauer out because Leduc is going to head back into the penalty box. Puck off the near boards. Comes over to Caden. Caden coming down the left wing. Tried to toe drag that in. Number 2 takes that away and we get the whistle. Leduc taking 3 straight penalties. They paid on the last one. Well, the Canadians make them pay again. Heading to the box. Looks like number 17, Landon. He's in the box 2 minutes. And the face-off will be far side in the Leduc zone. Canadians win that face-off. Damon puts it back to the point to Leduc. Leduc down to Caden. Caden dead to Damon. Damon coming out of that corner, back to the point to Leduc. Leduc rips one. Then it's blocked before it gets there. Case with the shot. That's a pad save by the goaltender. Comes back to the line. Case able to keep it in. It goes to his right side to Leduc. Back to Case. Here's Case. Going down low. That's tipped. Comes over to the wide side. Leduc can't get it out. Case keeps it in again. Goes over to Leduc to his right side. Leduc back to Case. Case to Leduc. Down to Caden. Back to Leduc. Caden on the half boards. He cycles up to the point. Sends it down to Damon. Comes down. Backs off on the half boards. Caden has it again. Sends it down to Damon in that corner. Back to Caden. Caden is going to rip one off the glass. And it's going to escape past Case. And the Canadians are going to have to reset. Roughnecks intercept that at center and dump that into the Canadian zone. On the forechecks, number 10. Case evades his check. Comes over to the near side. Sets it up for Caden. Caden goes wide side up to Leduc. Leduc back to Case. Over to Leduc on the right side. Trying to hit Finn. That's intercepted by number 11 of the Roughnecks. Sent to the blue line of the Canadians. They jam it forward. Here's Santi coming down the left wing. Drops it for Caden. In front looking for the trailer. Behind Finn. Finn sends it back to the point for Leduc. Leduc keeps it in the zone. Here's Finn. Over to Caden. Caden, his shot blocked. Comes out to the neutral zone. Carson resets for the Canadians. 12 seconds left in the Canadians' power play as they move it over to the near side. Waiting on the line is Santi. Santi makes the inside move. Santi hit hard in that high slot. Comes back to Carson. Carson puts a shot on, looking for the screen. That's deflected wide. Finn takes the shot. Here's Carson with another one. Roughnecks trying to rush it. Canadians defense converge on the puck carrier. Carson puts it up the boards. In transition, Santi moves it to right to Finn, just out of his reach. And the Roughnecks put it off the boards again. Reed grabs it, sends it to the far side to Sharkey. Now to the near side, up to Evan. Evan, number 6, intercepts that for the Roughnecks. Following it up, Carson does, and sends that puck into the Roughnecks zone. 3:15 left in your first period. Canadians up 1-0. Roughnecks starting to break out of their zone. 14 coming down the middle. Goes to his right to 16. That's intercepted by Evan. Evan turns around. That's stopped by 14 at center. 16 couldn't jam it past Evan. But number 5 does. And that goes into the Canadian zone. Resetting is Lucas. Lucas far side to Caleb. Caleb trying to lift that high. Roughnecks knock that down at center, and they're in control. They dump it into the Canadian zone, and we'll get an icing call with 2:45 left in the first. Canadians up 1-0 as we move through the late stages of the first period. Face-off's going to be on the near side. Canadians win it. There's Evan with a shot. That's knocked down front. Comes into Justin's wheelhouse. Justin couldn't fire it. That's picked up by the Roughnecks. They're going to go at the far side of the zone. That's stopped by Lucas. He puts it back into the Roughnecks zone. On the forecheck is Caleb. Comes out to center. And Lucas knocks that down. Uses the boards. Put it back in the Roughnecks zone. Number 11 back to play it. He flips it off the board over to the near boards. 14 coming with it. That's off a leg. Over to the far side. Here's 11. For the Roughnecks, dumps that in the Canadian zone, hits the rough. Lucas turns around, tries to fire it out of the zone. Here's number 11 in the high slot. Low pad saved by Bauer. Wrap around at 10. Bauer rushes out from the point. Number 4 on the short side. Bauer makes another save. Here's 10 for the Roughnecks, trying to reset it. He sets it back to the left point. Number 10, high shot. Comes over to the near side. Number 4 with it. Evan tries to clear the zone. It's held in by number 10. Goes into the near corner. Evan takes it into the corner, holds it against. Now he gets it up to Justin. Justin sends it up to Caden. Caden coming in, tries the toe drag. He's tripped on the play. And 11 will be heading to the box on this one. Number 11 getting the stick in the skates of Caden. Caden drawing the penalty. Number 11 going to serve 2 minutes. With 1:32, or play stops with 1:32 left in the first period. Face off near side in the Leduc zone. Canadians win it. There's a quick shot by Boston. Deflected into there to the far side. 5 gets that to the point, but Leduc is waiting there for it. Pace tried to go back door, comes off the far boards. Leduc does an excellent job pinching in. Keeps the puck in the zone. There's a rip by Damon, and that is just wide. Off the boards. Leduc keeps it up, sends it over to Damon. Damon coming to the left to Case. Case's shot deflected into the netting. And we'll get a stop with 1:04 left in the first period. Roughnecks win the face-off. They put up the boards. Case keeps that in. Battle for it on the near side here. Damon back to Case. Case walks that blue line down to Damon. Damon walks it in. No, he sends it down to the left to Boston. Damon finds the high slot. There is Case with the shot. Trying to find that screen on the goaltender. Okay. Looks like that camera shut off on me. Face off near side in the Leduc zone. Canadians win it. Case has it at the line, down to Caden. Caden sitting on those half boards, down to Finn, back to Caden. Back to the point. Low shot, pad a save. Finn with it, puts it up the near boards. Caden leaves it for Case. Case with less than 30 seconds to go. Loic, back to Case. Case rips one, blocker save, jammed on, and the goaltender gonna hang on there. Good stop by the Leduc goaltender. Makes the save with 18.9. Call it 19 seconds left in the first period. Canadians still 46 seconds left in their power play. Here comes Leduc. Trying to go low. Bauer makes that save. And we're going to stop with 5.5 seconds left in the first. Leduc intercepting that pass, rushing it down the zone. Bauer able to hold his ground. We get a whistle. 5.5 seconds left in the first period. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Leduc wins it. Number 6 just dumps it behind the net, and that's going to burn the rest of the time in the first period. There you go, folks. Canadians open up the scoring off a power play goal. They're up 1-0 as we head to the dressing rooms for the first intermission. Don't forget that we have our Hockey Loves Mums game coming up in support of the Lois Ho Foundation. See your favorite CAC player for your $20 entry onto the 50-50 board. Up to $1,000 can be won.
southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin', each and every way. It's one nation, under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down there, they're under rules.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Confederation. Canadians on the power play as we start the second period here. Kept in the zone by the Canadians. Trying to come out the nearest side. Damon. Out to center it goes. And cleared all the way down the ice. Comes over to the near boards. Here's Leduc. They're done with their penalty. Far side. Puck kept in the zone. Canadians trying to move it up the near side. Leduc takes it back. Here's number 9 trying to cycle it around. That puck's taken away by the Canadians. Boston sends it down the ice and we'll get an icing call. Face off near side in the Canadian zone. Won by Leduc. Quick shot onto Bauer. He had to drop down to keep that out of the net. Leduc still in the zone, number 10. Sending it down low. That's cleared away to the near boards by Case. And sent out to the neutral zone. The center, Case takes that, puts it back into the Leduc zone. And Leduc ends up icing the puck. 18:28 left in the second period. Pardon me. Face up right side. What's going on? It died. Okay, thanks. Well, one still is good. There's a backhand, and there it goes in. Bauer beat on the crossover, deked out, and Leduc has tied it up with 18:15 left in the second period. We're going to go in here at center again. Leduc having just scored, trying to push that puck, but the Canadians coming into the Leduc zone. Caden keeps it in on the far boards. They send it down the far side of the ice. Here's Reed picking it up the boards to Carson. Caden knocks it down, stays in the Canadian zone though. Leduc slides that down into the corner, number 2 going in for it. 14 comes away with it for Leduc, cycling over to the near side. Here's 11, lining it up, there's a shot. Bauer able to find that one. Play stops, 17:41 left in this second period. I wonder why it keeps resizing my screen. Just a sec, folks. Face off. Won by Leduc. They have it on the far side. Puck put to the near side. The Canadians grab it out to center now. Here's Caden skating onto it. Taking it down the left wing. Tries to rip a shot. That's knocked down. Goes behind the Leduc net. Over to near side. Caden battling for it. Comes over to number 4. Trying to put up the boards. That comes into the middle. Caleb with it. Pays the price. Caden tried to put the body on. 14 skates away from it. Comes out to center. And it looks like a slashing call being issued to Justin. And the Roughnecks will go on the power play. Face off in the Canadian zone. Leduc wins it. cycle it out. 17 was sneaking in. Pass not quite complete to him, but he regains possession at the blue line. Trying to go down the middle. That's knocked down by Damon. Leduc sends it to the far boards. Number 10 with it. Into the corner. Return back to number 10. Back door looking for 13. He couldn't connect to it. Puck comes over to the near side. Sent down into that corner. And the Canadians clear it down the ice. Leduc, 1:25 left in their power plays. They move the puck up the right side of the ice, tipped into the zone by number 15. Rolls around the boards over to the near side. Here's Evan trying to slide it open. 9 cuts that off the line. Comes over to Thomas, and Thomas puts that out to the neutral zone. 17 gets it for Leduc, up to 15. They come into the zone. Evan takes that puck, clears it down into the Leduc zone again. 1 minute left in Leduc power play. They move it to the near side. 14 can make that centering pass. 17 picks up the loose puck, comes back over to the near side to 2. Puck off of 2, a little far, but 2's going to come up to it. There's a shot. Bauer with the save comes and goes into the glass. Bauer able to get a piece of that, knocking that into the spectator glass, and we'll have a whistle with 15:53 left in the second period. Oh no, I guess it rose up, did not contact Bauer. Went straight into the rafters. They pulled the face-off outside of the zone. 44 seconds left in the Roughnecks power play. Canadians grab the puck off the face-off and clear it down into the Roughnecks zone. Here's number 6 starting it off for the Roughnecks. Comes over to the near side. Number 11, centering pass. That's cut off by Finn. Finn coming down the left wing. He dumps it behind the Leduc net. Roughnecks spin around. They're going to go back the other way with it. Up to 14 on the far side. Finn with the back check. Takes that puck away and sends it below the goal line once again. Comes up to the near side. Leduc going to the far side. Here's number 2 with it. Over to 6. 6 starting it off. Canadians out of the box. Both teams full strength right now as Leduc breaks through the neutral zone, dumps the puck into the Canadian side of the sites. Reed picks it up, reverses it back to the far side, looking for Justin. Justin off the boards, puts that into the neutral zone. Number 13 puts up the boards. Following up is Finn. Loose puck comes over to number 5. Leduc, number 13, fires it. Blocker save by Bauer. 13 dumps that back in the corner. 5 tries to put that in front of the net. Cleared away by Finn. Finn, far side for Justin. Justin going through the zone. Leduc takes that, puts it back into the Canadian zone. 17 gets it for Leduc on the far side. He has a little slip. Reed puts him into the boards. Finn moves it over to Caden. Caden goes wide side to Justin. Justin taking up the left wing. Charging up. Here's Carson. Carson on the back door. Oh, what a poke check by the goalie. And Carson ends up hard into the near boards. Back the other way. 15 trying to bring it back for Leduc. He has to come back to the neutral zone to reset. Case sends them packing. Here's number 4. Wheeling around, going to the far side. 15. Backhands that into the Canadian zone. Lowick picks it up. Flips it off the spectator netting. We'll get a whistle. And the face-off down low in the Canadian zone. .43 left in the second period. The teams on the ice are tied at 1. Face-off far side in the Canadian zone. Goes into that far corner. Case moves it up to Santi. Santi back to Damon. Damon throws it to the open wing, and it's going to go down the ice, and we'll get an icing call. Waved off. Check that. We're going to keep playing here. Puck up the far boards to Santi. Over to Lowick. And it goes in from the point. Lowick scoring from the left point. Ripping it low underneath the glove of the goaltender. I apologize, no rebound on that one. That camera died at the break too. A couple minutes into the second period. So Lowick scores from the left point, puts the Canadians up 2-1. Goal comes, 13:26 left in your second period. Canadians regain the lead. They win the face-off. Here's Leduc. Whiffs on it, but quickly gets the pass over to Boston. 14 intercepts that. Leduc takes the puck away, sends it out to center. Santi tries to chip that over to Boston. Up for grabs at the neutral zone here. Boston coming away with it, and then the Roughnecks put it to the far side. Case putting that into the zone. Here's Santi trying to battle for it for the Canadians. Case dumps that into the Roughnecks zone. Goalie stops it, sets it up. Number 9 coming in. Over to the near side. Here's number 14 trying to rush that left wing. That's stopped by Thomas. He puts it out to the neutral zone. And Leduc puts that into the Canadian zone. Back to play. Case off the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Canadian zone. Face-off far side in the Canadian zone. Evan takes that. Pardon me. Pinches it against the corner. Leduc keeps it in the zone for a second, but it squirts out on that cross-ice pass. Number 11 setting it up for Leduc. Goes over to 17. He moves it up to 2. 2 backhands it right onto Bauer. Bauer wants to hang on to that one. 12-17 left in your second period. And the Canadians are up 2-1. Face-off going to be in their zone on the far side. Battle for it on those far boards. Leduc, number 13, coming away with it. Trying to go short side. Spins around, reverses. Takes that puck into that far corner. Jams it against the boards up to 16. 16 trying to come out, and that puck swept all the way down the ice, right on to goal, so no icing here. Wyatt, Roughnecks goaltender, sets it up for his defenseman, number 11, Wesley. And teams are going to battle for it in that near corner, coming away with it is Sharkey. Back to the point, Evan with the low shot, tipped wide. Sharkey trying to battle it back for his team, and to help is Thomas. Thomas flips it around the boards. Roughnecks gather it. Here's number 18, skating through center, going to the right side. Check that, number 10. Low shot on Bauer. Bauer had that far side sealed off. Number 15 going in for the Roughnecks. 5 comes away with it. Out to number 10. 10 couldn't get the shot off. Comes over to the near side. 4 rips one right into Lucas, who makes the block. Pardon me. Puck comes out to the neutral zone where 4 handles it. Gets to 5 on the right wing, right D. Evans puts that down the ice. Caden trying to rush onto it, but that's not going to work. We'll get an icing call with 10:57 left in the second period. Puck's dropped, comes over to Bauer. Bauer will hang on to that one. Less than 11 minutes to go in the second period. Ooh, Bauer gets rolled over on that one. Maybe Reed had something to do with that. Glad I looked at the replay before getting too angry. Shot from the point goes right onto Bauer. Bauer hangs on. We got 10:50 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Roughnecks win it. There's a shot from the point. That's blocked by the Canadians. Stays in the zone though. Trying to come into the slot. Leduc Roughneck, number 19. Puck steered behind the Canadians. Net battle for it in that near corner. I know Carson's in there trying to grab it. Looks like Caden helping out. Caden comes away with the loose puck. Up to Justin. Justin tries to move that back to Caden. That's cut off. Stays in the Canadian zone. Into the feet of Reed. He didn't see it. Knocked down by number 5. Comes out to the neutral zone. Oh, good stick by Caleb. Come on, Caleb, keep going. He's taken down by number 4. Puck goes to the far side. Caleb ends up with the puck again. He tried putting it back to the point. Yeah, ref indicated icing, but here's Caleb trying to put it back to the point. Icing waved off, so here's Case. Moving up the boards quickly. Here's Caden come down the left wing. Caden with a bunch of space. Caden checked, and his shot deflected wide. He had the stick up in the hands there. The Leduc defender, that is. Leduc puts it back into the Canadian zone. Comes over to Justin. Justin tips that out to center. Leduc takes over. Number 8 with it, up the boards and into the Canadian zone. Lowick back to play it. He puts it over to Case on the far side. Case puts it against the boards. Number 12 intercepts it. Number 9 rushing onto it, back to the point. Shot, blocker saved by Bauer. 10 coming into the slot. Cleared away to the far side. Off the boards, all the way down the ice. We'll get an icing call here. And the whistle goes with 9:11 left in the second period. Two-one for the Canadians as we're halfway through the second period. Face-off going to be on the far side in their zone. Leduc looks like they win it. Coming out of nowhere, Santi separates man from the puck, but it comes back to the point. Here's a shot by Leduc, right on to Bauer. Oh, it's still up for grabs, they're saying. Sitting right behind Bauer. Bauer turns around, flops on it, and there's the save. 9 minutes to go in the second period, and Bauer makes a great stop. Had to turn around as the puck was just sitting there. Able to keep it out of the net once again. We'll reset. Far side in the Canadian zone. Just setting it up. Roughnecks win it. We get it back to the point. 8 goes to the right side to 17. There's a shot. Deflected over. Comes off the glass. Evan trying to move it over with the help of Reed, I believe. Still up for grabs behind that net there. Evan tries to slide over to Boston. That's intercepted by number 7 of the Roughnecks. Up the near boards. Here's 8. Goodman going to rip a shot. That's knocked down. Doesn't make it to the net. Boston couldn't move it. Comes over to Lucas. Battle for it on those near boards again. Put out to the neutral zone. 15 grabs in his own zone. Goes to the right side to 17. Back to 15 at the left D. Cross ice pass. Missing that centering pass to number 2. It's going to go across the end line. Icing waved off for some reason. Evan picking it up. Now to 14. Goes into the corner. Evan checked. Walking it out is Leduc. There's a low shot. Bauer with the save. And he pokes that out to safety all the way down the ice. Pass over to the near boards. Damon takes that. Dumps it back into the Roughneck zone. Wyatt, their goalie, out to play it. Canadians keeping the zone. Here's Finn coming down the right side. There's the shot blocker saved by Leduc. Sharkey back to the point. Return back to him from Carson. And he's checked. Comes out to center with it. Goes back into the Canadian zone. Here's Carson. Cycling behind his net. Going to the far side. Thomas trying to hit Finn. That's intercepted by Leduc. Leduc coming into the point or slot. And that's taken away by Sharkey. Puck put to the far side. Kept in at the point. Thomas with it. Here comes Thomas. Thomas going down the ice. Thomas rips one. Oh, it's hard and off the chest. Stays out. Comes over to the near side. Leduc gets that out to center. Back into the Canadian zone. Reed back to play it. Off the boards in front of the Leduc bench. And Carson able to tip that down into the Leduc zone. Leduc takes it. Puts it up the near boards. 9. Tries to move that around Lowitt. Pace is going to go back to play it. Pace cut off by number 12. Canadians retain possession. Now they battle for it in those boards. Leduc trying to walk it out. Caleb does it instead. Caleb cuts to his right, comes in front of the bench, dumps that into the Leduc zone. Caden stops the puck in front or behind the Leduc net. Comes over to the near side. Justin blocks it. Here's Caden. Rips it, and the goalie able to make a fantastic save. Caden all alone trying to go low, and the goalie takes that away with 6:17 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Leduc zone. Canadians come out of the corner with it. Here's Caden. Leduc takes it away, puts it to the wide side. Lowick's back to play it. He puts it up the boards for Caden. Caden tips that. Number 8 with the shot. Tipped wide. Going over, Justin picks it up. Ford cuts that off, keeps it in the zone. Following that up was Case. Case gets it up to Justin. Justin tips it for Caden. Caden comes in. Leaves that for Justin. Justin couldn't rip it. Number 9 takes that, flips that into the netting, and will reset back in the Leduc zone. Face off far side in the Roughnecks zone. Canadians win it. It's back to the point. Justin rips it towards net. That's cleared back. Roughnecks put it out to center. Coming up the near side. Number 2 battling against Lucas. Put out in front. And that's cleared away to the far boards. Damon digging in. Getting the inside possession. Takes that puck. Puts it out to center. Boston almost chipped that free. And Leduc's going to end up in the box here as Damon looks a little roughed up. Holding his neck, or at least his chin. Head contact penalty called on number 15, Ryder Olsen. Will take the face-off down into the Roughnecks zone. Face-off far side in the Roughnecks zone there. Roughnecks look like they win it, move it behind their net. Coming in the right side, Lowick pinches in, keeps the puck in the zone, but Leduc gets a second chance and slides it out to the neutral zone. Here's Caden, back to play it. Slides it over to the near side to Case. Case setting it up for the Canadians. Leduc did get a 4-minute penalty on that one as Case is coming out of the zone. Coming up the right wing, Case trying to drive the net. He's knocked off the puck, 17. Puts that down the ice, clearing the zone once again. Lowick back to play it. He's going to go right side. He was looking for Finn. No, it comes over to Santi. Santi sitting on that line. His shot deflected wide. Number 11 ties up the stick of Santi. Coming in is Lowick again. Finn in there trying to battle it out as well. Leduc, number 11, pinning the puck against the board. Santi comes in. Puck comes loose. Now it comes all the way out to the neutral zone again. Hustling back is Case. He spins into that far corner. 16 gets the inside spot on him. 16 doing a great job there. That's Ryder. He's taking a penalty in the game, but he's playing the forecheck pretty heavy on the penalty kill. Caden puts the puck down and turned around inside the Leduc zone. They send it back into the Canadian side, clearing the puck. 2:20 left in the Canadians' power play. That pass given up. Now it comes back to Lowick. Oh boy, Canadians not looking so strong on this power play. Let's see if that changes with this shift. Number 17 back. Puts that out to center. Here's number 13 with it. 13 coming in, crossing over. Watched by Case. Put out in front. Carson finds the loose puck. Comes into the near corner. Moves it back. Back to play it is Damon. He gets it to Case. Damon has that come off his skate. Pops up. Carson finds the loose puck, gets it over to Damon. Damon behind his own net. 1:35 left in the Canadians' power play. Outlet it to Carson. Tracked down by number 14 of Leduc. Loose puck comes to 17, who clears the zone. Case back to start it again. Back to Carson. Carson up to Damon. This is looking better now as Damon comes up the ice, gives it to Sharky. Sharky down to Damon. Damon digs in, trying to drive the net. Tipped into the near corner. Back to the line. Reed keeps it in, sends it down low for Sharky. Sharky battling against number 8. His stick lifted, pops up into the slot, and a diving sprawl by number 5 of the Roughnecks puts that down the ice. 45 seconds left in the Canadians' power play. They outlet it to the far side. Finn trying to skate onto it, turned around by number 6, sent it over into the near corner. Reed picks it up. Skates to the far side. Has number 10 on his back. Moves it up to Finn. Finn up to Caden. Caden wide side looking for Thomas. That's intercepted by the Leduc Roughnecks, and they send it down the ice again. 15 seconds left in the Canadians' power play. Number 17 in the corner holds the puck. Loose one comes to Finn. Here's Caden back on the ice. Going down the left wing. Goes outside. Back to the point. Evan rips one, tipped, and it's tipped wide. Leduc back to full strength. They've killed off 2 consecutive penalties. Shot on it. Back door, Thomas. Caden. And it's down low, and the goaltender able to find it and keep it out. Wide curve for the Leduc Roughnecks. Able to track that puck down. Stopping play with 1:04 left in the second period. Face off near side in the Leduc zone. Sharky trying to drive the net. He's knocked off the puck. Comes loose behind the goaltender. Put up the near side. Leduc puts that out to neutral zone. 16 skates onto it. Makes a move to his left side. His shot deflected away by Evan. Battle for it behind the net over there. Lucas tries to move it up. That's cut off by 13 over to 9. His pass cut off by Sharky. Comes out to the slot. Lucas moves it out to the neutral zone. 30 seconds left in the second period. Number 8 setting it up for Leduc. Over centering pass up to number 9. Number 9 coming up the middle. Makes a move to his right. Evan got a hold of it. His shot goes over to the near boards. Leduc cycles it around. Lucas coming near side. Bauer shuts the door. Now it comes back over. Lucas in the corner. He puts it up the boards. 4 seconds left. Comes into the neutral zone, and that's going to do it. And that ends the second period. The Canadians, hard-fought battle. They're both in it, but the Canadians go to the dressing room with a 2-1 lead. Board's going quickly, folks. Let's see if we can get a decent scan of that. Oh, yeah, well, we got a good one. So it looks like we're, about 20% done. Don't forget to contact your favorite CAC player or post a note on Facebook for which square you would like. Thanks for tuning in so far. We're going to take a break here and see you after the break, after the intermission.
You get them flashback visions, little glimpse of your past life. In a room full of people, might stand in a live light. It's that deja vu when you're living your dreams. Cause you can check in anytime, but it don't mean you can leave. Deja vu is like you've been there before. That creepy feeling that you just gotta ignore. Deja vu is like you've been there before. That creepy feeling that you just gotta ignore.
ice is a little wet, so we're just waiting for it. Let's see, maybe in front of Bauer, looks a little shiny. Center path there. Well, the Canadians are in it right now. They're up 2-1 on the Roughnecks. Both teams playing quite well. Both goalies playing very well. Well, that's what I should have did at the intermission. Looks like we're losing some internet signal here. Bouncing back and forth, going to the right side. Here's Caleb with it. He dumps that into the Roughnecks zone. Skates around. Roughnecks number 6, I think, moves around Justin. Throws it to the open side of the ice. Lowick's back to play it. Lowick up the right side looking for Caleb. That's off a stick and into the possession of number 11. Over to 17 on the near side. Centering pass cut off by Boston. Comes over to Damon. Damon couldn't make it around the outside. Boston gets the puck back, dumps it behind the Roughnecks net. It's going to go to the far side. Santi got a stick on that, drives it into the the far corner. He's bumped off, Damon's bumped off the puck, and Roughnecks are out with it. Roughnecks coming up the right wing, dump the puck into that near corner. Number 2 in for the Roughnecks, pass it over to 15. Puck, he separated from it, and Boston comes out, gives it to Santi. Santi bumped at center. 15 ends up with it for the Roughnecks. Bauer makes the save, sends it over to the near boards where Case picks it up. Over to Lowick. Lowick centering pass knocked down by number 14 maybe. Comes to behind the net to number 15. Shadowed by Case. Case trying to get that puck back. Comes over to the far side. Out in front, number 16, and Bauer takes that away. Bauer takes that up high, comes out, drops it underneath his glove, and we'll get a stop with 17:51 left in this third period. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Did we lose everything? Nope, still going. Roughnecks collect that puck in the neutral zone. Put it behind the net of Bauer. Canadians trying to put it up the near side. Thomas centers that. That's knocked down by the Roughnecks. Comes over to 5, turns, fires it wide, comes over to the near side. Thomas trying to skate onto it, knocked back in the zone by number 4. Following that up, Evan comes out and across center. Roughnecks trying to jam it up the boards. They do, and it's back into the Canadian zone. Bauer sets it up for Lucas. Lucas goes behind his own net, takes a look, wide side to Sharkey. Trying to find Thomas Street, and that's cut off by the Roughnecks right in front of the net. Bauer comes over, and he's going to put a stop to that play. Loose puck ends up underneath the glove of Bauer, and we'll get a stop. 16:55 left in the third period. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Canadians win it. Here's Reed over to the near side. Hops past Justin. Oh, Justin able to touch it, and ship it into the neutral zone. 9 back for the Roughnecks, going around the far side to 17. That's cut off by Caden. Caden tried to make the centering pass. That was knocked down. Reed holds it in at the line. 17 picks it up for the Roughnecks, trying to go up that left wing against the boards. Canadians put him into the boards. Caleb up the boards to Caden. Caden come down that right wing, has Justin Streak with him. Caden in front, low shot. Justin couldn't pick up the rebound, and the Roughnecks clear it away. 9 going up the far side, tried to make the inside move. Reed got a stick on it. Roughnecks dump it back into the zone anyway. Carson with it. Carson up to Justin. Centering pass knocked down by 13 of the Roughnecks. We turn back into that near corner. Carson uses the boards to get it over to Caleb on the far side. Caleb tries to put that up the ice, and it goes into the Roughnecks zone. Here's number 11 starting off. He's going to go down the far side. Too far. Icing called. 15:49 left in the third period. Canadians still up 2-1. We're going to pull the face-off down into the Roughnecks zone off of that after the icing call. Oh, we are dropping frames like a mother. That's too bad. Roughnecks coming out of the zone. Going to the far side. Here's Boston with it. Touches that up to Damon. Boston with a shot right into the crest of the goaltender. Roughnecks grab it. Here they come away. Going down the left side, 15. Tries to make the toe drag move. Reed stops that. Net comes off. And we'll get a stop with 15:18 left in the third period. Jammed away. Comes over to the near side, deflected over to that near corner. Picking up possession is Finn for the Canadians. He puts that off the glass and down the ice. We'll get a breather with 14:58 left in the third period. Face off the Canadian zone. Canadians put that out to the neutral zone, rolls into the Leduc side of the ice. Leduc trying to pull it off the boards. That's held in by Lucas, who fires it towards the net wide, comes off the end board. 17 picks it up, 16 picks it up for Leduc. Rushes back, route in front through the crease, cleared away to the far boards. 5. Puts that out to Lucas. Lucas couldn't handle it. Number 17 coming in front for 16. Tipped over the net and over to the near corner. Canadians get it back. Thomas jams that up into the Canadians bench and we'll get a whistle and reset down in the Canadian zone. Redonkulous. Okay, well, we're gonna have to reset the router. Something's going funny here. Stop pulling up. Justin couldn't get it over the pad of the goaltender. Leduc coming out again, using the boards. Caden cuts that off here. Caden straight to the net. Backhand, and he got it somehow. Looks like that goaltender got it somehow. Caden looked like he was pocketing that in. He's on the far glass. Can't believe that the goalie was able to keep that out. What an incredible save there. Back full time now, folks. 14:05 left in the third period. Roughnecks coming down the right side. Clock's out. Here's 17 with a shot low on Bauer. Bauer's going to swallow that one up. He's hanging on for the whistle. Face off in the Canadian zone. Leduc couldn't keep it in. Coming away with it. Lucas goes to the left to Damon. Damon checked off the puck, comes into the near corner. There's a shot by Boss. Ends up behind the net, and Leduc going to be called on an interference penalty. Number 17 in the box for a second out of the game. Canadians on the power play. Face off near side in the Leduc zone. Leduc content on putting that against the boards. Hanging on to it, comes back to the point. Here's Case. Case has the puck knocked out to the neutral zone, who goes back to recover. Hands it off to Caden. Caden to Sharkey. Sharkey shot blocked over to Caden. Sharp angle shot off the arm of the goalie over to the near boards. Finn with it. Case keeps it in, sends it down low for Finn. Finn tried to go in front, that's knocked down. He gets the puck back though. Moves it back to the point for Loic. Loic loads it up, low shot off the pads over to that far corner. Finn over to Sharkey. Sharkey up the boards to Loic. Loic sends it down low for Finn. Finn cross ice pass to Case. Case sneaks down, back door, tipped wide. Caden down low. Over to Sharkey. Sharkey's going to use the boards, put it back to Loic at the point. Loic walks it, coming down, low shot, oh, through the wheelhouse of Finn. Blast on, another one, and it's in! Caden scores on the power play! Canadians were peppering the goalie and then picking up the rebound, and Caden was able to snap it up high and into the back of the net. Power play goal for the Canadians comes 12-13 left in the third period. Puts them up 3-1. Face off at center. Scrambled, but Leduc comes away with it. Puck goes to the far boards. Number 10 chops that into the Canadian zone. Tipped in, so no icing. 9. Battles against Evan. Reed puts a man into the boards. Loose puck coming over to Boston. Boston's going to ice it. Icing called, 11:50 left in the third period. We'll take the face off and put it down in the Canadian zone. Leduc with the quick shot from the point on to Bauer. Bauer will hang on to that one. Face off the Canadian zone. Leduc has it, trying to roll it, and it goes underneath. Bauer just on the outside of that post, it goes in. Leduc quickly scores, and they're back within 1. Off the draw, Leduc able to collect that. Bit of a screen shot, goes into the back of the net. And Leduc crawls back within 1. It's 3-2 with 11:40 left in your third period. Here come the Canadians again. Sharkey, his shot deflected, goes into the netting. Face off far side in the Leduc zone. Canadians win it. Here's Sharkey with a quick shot. Deflected just wide. That looked pretty similar to the goal that just occurred on the Canadians' end. Evan pounded into the boards. Puck stays in the Leduc zone. Leduc going out the far side. Number 8 has his pass chopped down. 15 gets it out to the neutral zone. Lucas, he puts that off the glass. Comes over to Finn. Finn heading in. Checked from behind. Puck goes to that far corner. 17 trying to move the puck. Comes loose. Lucas can't catch up to it. Comes back into the Canadian zone. 15 He's hit, comes over to Bauer. Bauer wants to put a stop to the play and reset. 10:55 left in the third period, and we're in a one-score game. Face-off will be on the near side in the Canadian zone. 17 picks it up, fires it across the estate. It comes out of the zone. 8 cycling around, puts it up to 16. It's tipped over to Case. Case tries to skate it up, moves it up the boards. Justin knocked down. Number 5 for Leduc goes back to his own zone, sets it up, far side D. Centering pass knocked down by the Canadians. Here's Caleb using the boards, put it out. Justin gets the puck over to Caden. Caden coming down that right wing. He cuts down low, trying to cycle below the net. Case with the shot, that's knocked down by number 14 of Leduc. Case keeps it in the zone again. Here's Caden with it. Out to 16, who intercepts that pass. He skates it out for Leduc. Puts it wide of Bauer over to the far side. Loick's going to pick it up. Loick takes a look, trying to set it up for the Canadians. Over to the near side, off the boards. Justin makes an inside move. Here's Justin, breaking towards the net. He's cracked down by the Leduc D. Puck comes out to center. Leduc in transition, coming up the right side of the ice, number 9. Centering pass, cleared away by Reed. Put out in front, Reed clears that away again. He's behind the net, trying to move it over to the near boards. Gets there, number 10. Holds the line, sends it into the corner. Damon in, takes the puck, puts it against the boards. Skirts loose, and Caden finds speed, comes around. Oh, almost beat number 4 by 4. Got the stick in the way, and it's tipped back into the Canadian zone. Evan starting it off for the Canadians. His reverse, caught by number 12. Centering pass, caught by Damon. Fired towards the net, deflected over to that far corner in the Canadian zone. Carson up to Boston. Boston puts it down into the Roughnecks side of the ice. 15 comes to the near side to number 11. Over to Santi. Santi trying to jam it away, and they're working on it. And that's not going to quite make it in. The goalie able to cover it up. Weicker stretching out, keeping the puck out of the net for the Leduc Roughnecks. That was a close one there. Great job by Santi to intercept that and go straight to the net with it. Our stop comes, 8:51 left in the third period. We'll have the face-off near side in the Roughnecks zone. Comes back to Evan. Evan fires it towards the net, looking for a tip. That's put wide by the goaltender. Leduc coming up the near side. Number 7, gets the zone. Off the side of the net. That is number 7 trying to move the puck. Battle for it in that near corner. Comes in, and it's quickly up and in behind Bauer. Sitting at that right mid-slot spot. Number 2 gets a hold of the puck and puts it into the back of the net. And we're tied at 3. Goal comes, 8:26 left in the third period. And an unmarked man puts that into the back of the net. We're ready to go at center again. Leduc wins that. They take it back into their own zone. Number 17 setting it up. Reverses, comes up the near boards. 16 puts that behind the Leduc net. Roughnecks, number 11. Had his pass intercepted by Sharkey. Sharkey puts that out high, comes into the neutral zone. Loick back to play it. Loick looking for Thomas. He didn't see it coming. Goes off the boards. And icing will be called. With 8:03 left in the third. Face off. Far side in the Canadian zone. Canadians win it. Loick handles the puck. Comes over to the near side, looking for Thomas. Thomas flips it to the blue line, held in by the Roughnecks. Puck Case gets it, goes to the wide side to Leduc. Leduc over to Sharkey. Sharkey up to Thomas. Thomas takes the shot, just misses that far post. Sharkey puts that back to the point. Leduc takes the shot, it's tipped wide, comes over to the near side. Case, he tries to put it on net, that's knocked down. Goes behind it right in front from Finn to Sharkey, that's knocked down by the Roughnecks. Case keeps that in the zone. Roughnecks get it back. Here they recover, coming through center, going up the left side now. Number 8 trying to drive it around Leduc. Leduc guides him behind. Centering pass picked up by Finn. Finn, nice dandy toe drag coming out of the zone. Sharkey trying to split the D. He is mobbed. Kept in the zone by Caden. Caleb couldn't quite keep the puck on his stick. 17 comes into the Canadian zone. Backhand goes right into Reed. Put over to the near boards. Here's Justin with it. He puts it up. Caden kicks it. Here's Caden finding some open ice. Tries to split the D. He picks up the puck behind the net. Throws it behind the backside. Caleb all the way up. Here's Carson taking a look. Put on net. That's tipped wide. Blocked. Comes over to the near corner. Roughnecks have it in the corner. Caden comes in, take the puck away. Justin had a shot. Comes over to 11. Now Justin gets it back. He spun around into the boards. Comes over to Caden. Caden flips that back to Carson. Canadians retain possession. Wide side looking for Reed. Reed tried one timing that. Number 4 ends up with the puck in that far corner. Reed holds the line again. Puts that into that far corner. 11 for the Roughnecks. Challenged by Justin. Justin takes away the puck. Battle for it in that near corner. Comes over to Carson. Carson rips one high, and the goaltender gets the glove up there, making the save with 5:55 left in the third. Good sequence there for the Canadians. They're going to keep the puck in the Roughneck zone, and we'll have a face-off on the near side. Roughnecks coming away with the puck. Here's number 2. Here's the goal scorer. Had that snipe top right shelf. He carries in the zone. He's checked by Evan, I think. Over to the near side. Still battling for it on those boards. Not loose yet. Fired in front of the net. That's knocked down by Lucas. Lucas taken down. Roughnecks with it. Oh, trying to go back to R13. Couldn't stretch the stick out. Puck comes back to the point. There's a shot. Bauer out to grab it. And we'll get a stop with 5:14 left in the third period. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Sharkey pinning against the boards. Roughnecks send it into that far corner. Leduc with it, gets over to Case. Case centering pass, tipped by Finn. Finn couldn't keep it though, and we'll get an icing call. Sorry, yeah. 5 minutes left in your third period. We're tied at 3. Face off, near side in the Canadian zone. Roughnecks win the face off. They keep it in at the point. Roll it around the boards to the far side. Roughnecks put that into the far corner. Leduc back to play it off the boards to Case. Case looking for Sharkey. Comes out. Finn trying to skate onto it. Finn gets it in that far corner. He cycles it back to Sharkey. Sharkey, his shot knocked down by a high stick. And we'll have a face-off inside the Roughneck zone. 4:31 left in the third period. Both teams trying to find that extra bit, extra energy to find the back of the goal, put their team ahead. We're winding down on this game. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Face off far side in the Roughneck zone. Caleb back to the point to Case. Case off the boards, looking for Caden. In front for Caleb. Caleb jabs at it. And the goaltender makes a fantastic save, keeping it out of the net. 4:24 left in your third period. Puck put into that corner. Roughnecks trying to move it over to the near side. That's cut off by the Canadians. Into that near corner again. Working their way up the half boards. Roughnecks coming away with it. They're out to center. Dumped into the Canadian zone. Leduc back to play it. Leduc skates it to this far side. Has the man on him. Caleb puts that out to the neutral zone. Justin comes over, knocks the puck down, but the Roughnecks recover it. In their own zone. Number 9, centering pass on to Bauer. Bauer steers that to the far corner. Leduc off the boards over to Case. Case slides it back. Caden off the boards to Thomas. Thomas tried using the boards to tip it down the ice. We'll get an icing call with 3:21 left in the third. Face off far side in the Canadian zone. Coming away with it, Sharkey. He's cut off at the line. Roughnecks keep it in the zone. Second attempt. Canadians coming out. Here's Thomas. Oh, he was looking to the right winger. Just happened to be 17 for the Roughnecks. Roughnecks recover. Pass to the near side to number 6. He skates it up across the line, dumps it into the zone. Number 2 is going to pick it up for the Roughnecks and rotate into that far corner. Canadians get a hold of it. Sharkey sending it to the wide side down the ice, and we'll get another icing call with 2:52 left in the third period. Puck's dropped. Canadians win it. Reed puts it behind the net. Santi trying to chop it forward. Hops up on number 6 of the Roughnecks. Goes into that near corner where Carson picks it up. Carson uses the boards, looking for Boston. Comes back to... Oh, that was a close one. Carson was keeping that out. Came in front of the net, across the crease, and the Canadians put that out to the neutral zone. Now it comes to Boston. Over to Damon. Damon going to the far side. Up to number 6. Reed tried to backhand that in. Reed keeps it in the zone. Damon tried to make the inside move. He's cut off by number 11. Puck comes over to Boston. He's tracked down on the play, and the Roughnecks get the puck back. 2 minutes to go in your third period. Roughnecks lose the puck at center. And Santi puts it back in the Roughnecks zone. The Roughnecks recover. Here they come up the left wing. Number 9 going wide on Reed. Reed puts him into the boards. 9 keeps skating. Put through the high slot. Comes over to Lucas. Lucas down the ice. Caden jumping onto it. Caden, short side. And the goaltender able to hang on again. Justin couldn't keep that loose. We'll have a face-off in the Roughneck zone. 1:32 left in your third period. Roughnecks win it, put it into that far corner. Caden follows immediately, comes over to Caleb. Caleb battling for it. Number 8 comes in to help out for the Roughnecks. So does Caden, but the Roughnecks coming away with it. Number 6 up to the near side. Skating it in front of the benches. 14 puts that into the zone. Down low for 9, drops it for 14, comes into the corner with it. Lucas got a stick on it, but the Roughnecks gather it up in the Canadian zone. Over to Caden. Caden going to the far side to Caleb. Move back to Caden. Coming over to Evan. In front, Justin loses that and escapes, but moves it over to the near corner. Here's Lucas with it. Lucas off the boards, up to Caden. Caden finds a little bit of room. Tracked down by number 9. Caleb follows that up, comes into the high slide. Here's Case. And Case's shot hits the back door. Caden can get it. So that was Case taking the shot. Hits the blocker off the glass. He gets another shot at it. And Caden couldn't tap it in back door. Pretty close there. Puck comes back into the Canadian zone. Leduc battling for it in that far corner. In front, Bauer makes the save. Another save. Puck behind the net. Loic puts it over to the far side. Number 2 tried to center that. Comes over to 13. Off a stick. And Justin's going to put that high in the air. And there's the end of your game, folks. Canadians get another tie. Leduc able to tie it up midway through the third period. And this game ends 3-3. Not a bad one. The Canadians sure battled here. I'll just point it at center and let the teams do what they do. Great job by both goalies. It was quite the goalie battle there. Canadians had some good chances. Bauer made some great saves for the Canadians. This was a pretty darn good game to watch this afternoon. For those of you with one eye on the Super Bowl and the other eye on this game, thanks for watching and giving me half your attention. I hope you have a great Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening now, and we will catch you. I think it's Tuesday night is our next game. One more time, don't forget to contact your favorite CAC player or hit us up on Facebook to book your spot on the 50-50 raffle board. My name is Curtis. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time.